Good morning, my lovely little ghosts, and welcome to the Dark Orchard. I'm Laura, and this is a Black Veil Brides video. As I said in my intro, this is a Black Veil Brides video. More specifically, today I'm going to be doing a little Black Veil Brides update video. So without further delay, let's get started. This video is going to be sort of short and sweet. I'm just going to go over some things that have happened since my last Black Veil Brides video, or my last video in which I talked about Black Veil Brides, because some things have happened. And it's about time that I make another music topic video, because it's been a while. So my last Black Veil video, and the only Black Veil video that I've had this year, was my CC makeup video, in which I wore this exact same thing. Since then, I haven't really talked about anything, so I'm thinking I haven't talked about something that's really cool that happened, and that's that Binks is now a father to a lovely little boy, and he also opened up about his epilepsy. Two very important things that happened surrounding Jinx. But as far as Black Veil Brides as a whole, let's jump into that topic. First things first, the album release date has been postponed, which I'm not mad about, because it just gives me more time to work on my sewing project. So fingers crossed that I actually get that done by the new release date, which is the end of October. Black Veil Brides hasn't left us hanging though. They've been releasing songs in a very timely manner. We now have 3 new Black Veil Brides songs. Those 3 songs are Field of Bones, Scarlet Cross, and Crimson Skies. Out of those 3, Fields of Bone is my favorite. It gets stuck in my head constantly. And there were music videos for all 3 songs. The first music video we covered, the other 2 we didn't, but they're fantastic. Fields of Bone was a direct sequel to Scarlet Cross, and it gave us more of the storyline for the new album. And of course, the new album is a concept album. For those that don't know, The Phantom Tomorrow is going to be a concept album again, or a storytelling album. And then with Crimson Skies, we got a more comic book feel. We got an animated music video. It was very much on the side of like a graphic novel versus a music video, and I really enjoyed that. It gave like really cool modern comic book vibes. So at the time of this video being released, Crimson Skies is a fairly new song and fairly new music video. And of course, I'll link all 3 songs down below so you can check them out. Along with the concept album, the storytelling, and the music videos that are coming out, we're also getting almost every other day a new photo from photo shoots of the band in their new outfits and the new theming. It's just all been really, really beautiful. And a lot of the shots are film camera shots or Polaroids and really interesting mediums to be using for band photos, which again gives it like that old school vibe. And it really makes me curious as to what all they're going to incorporate in The Phantom Tomorrow. They're just so awesome. So I know we're going to talk about something super exciting. And before we get into the super exciting, let's talk about something extremely exciting. And that's the fact that our very own Ruth, CoolNoodles24, has been asked to host the Black Veil Brides TikTok channel. She posted the very first TikTok, and it was absolutely fantastic. They've posted multiple videos. That link's going to be down in the description too, so you can follow them on TikTok. It's so amazing to see Black Veil Brides content on TikTok, finally. And they've also added new songs, finally, so you can do like reactions and stuff to Black Veil Brides songs now. And it's legit from Black Veil Brides, so that's really cool. So very cool, so very awesome. I'm so proud of her. It's fantastic. Fantastic. And I cannot wait to see what other content is posted on that TikTok. While we're still talking about Black Veil Brides social media, they are still posting on their Patreon as well, which is a $1 membership, a monthly membership of $1, and you get to watch Black Veil Brides related content. There's a lot of interactive things. They ask you questions, you ask them questions. It's this whole big questiony thing, and it's fun. It's really cute and it's really fun, and Patreon is just a really unique way for an artist to connect with their fans. So if you haven't checked out the Black Veil Brides Patreon, definitely do that too. I don't mean for this to just be an ad for other social medias, but these are things that really can keep you connected with the band while we wait on concerts. I said the magic word. Concerts! Concerts are back. Concerts are coming back. Concerts are coming back. Black Veil Brides has rescheduled their tour within this moment. I already had tickets. I had tickets from 2019, 2020, whenever it was announced. In the year that was a blur. Sarah and I already had tickets to see them. Tickets and VIP. So now with the new dates, we're actually going to be seeing them in Virginia one night, driving to North Carolina, and then seeing them in North Carolina. 2 nights of Black Veil Brides in this moment awesomeness. And of course, I won't be making a video about it, so most likely I'll be talking about both nights and contrasting them or something. Not quite sure yet. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how the night goes, or nights go. I might even vlog our road trip to Virginia because it's like a 2-hour drive. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But I'm excited. I'm excited for concerts again. I'm still very uneasy about crowds. Very uneasy about crowds. But I feel like it's going to be okay. So while we're talking about concerts, and more specifically VIPs, let me discuss some of the guidelines. Because as you know, 2021, things are going to be a little bit different than they were in the past. For example, the VIP email that was sent out, the first thing that it says underneath your ticket information is that you will be issued a Black Veil Bride's face covering that you must wear while waiting in line to get your picture taken. You can remove the mask for the picture, but you have to wear your mask while you're waiting. Which to me makes sense, because when you're waiting, you're going to be breathing heavy, you're going to be talking with people around you, close quarters, inside a building. Makes sense to me. So I have no problem with complying with that. Plus, a Black Veil Bride's face covering, that sounds really awesome. Another guideline that is in the same paragraph as the face covering one is that you have to stand 3 feet away from the band. This, of course, is because the band is going to be meeting a lot of people every single night. It's not just you and your small group of VIP. It's going to be that amount of people all over the country. So for your safety and theirs, it's best to keep a distance and try our best not to spread things around. Normally you'd get to handshake. I've had both Jinx and Cece shake my hands before. We all know my Cece story about him smacking my hand. But this time, no physical contact. No hugs, no handshaking, no touchy. Because 2021. Which isn't much different than a normal VIP. I mean, yeah, Andy would like wrap his arm around you in a picture or something like that, but typically you wouldn't hug them anyway. Hugs were never a thing, because even before 2020 hit, Andy would get sick very often, and he always got sick at least once on tour, so we're trying to avoid that at all costs. If you watched any of my other VIP experiences with Andy Black or Black Veil Brides, you know this is a fact. We try to avoid Andy getting the ick. In that same paragraph, they also say that they're going to be following the CDC guidelines and the most strict of the standards. And I'm not really sure what Virginia's are, but North Carolina's are getting really relaxed. So we'll see how that goes. As with 99% of all meet and greets anyway, there will be no autographs on site, because that just takes up a lot of time. Takes a lot of time to sign something. And if you've got 50 VIP people and it takes you 10 minutes to sign something, it takes up a lot of time. So VIP is always short and sweet, but always emphasis on sweet. You will be getting a signed poster the day of, which is always a really nice thing to have. I always enjoy getting signed posters at concerts. Even though they get a little crumpled or crushed during the show, it's always nice. Except for that one water park show, where if you had your VIP laminate, you could go after the show and pick up your poster, so that your poster wasn't destroyed during the show. I really liked that. I wish more bands would do that. But anyway, so here's another change. Typically, someone with the band would take your photo, but it would be with your own phone. This time, they're not doing phone photos. They're going to have a photographer on site. That photo will be taken, and you won't see it immediately. You won't be able to share it to social media until 2 or 3 days afterwards when it's available for download. Which again, the water park show did that and it worked really well. The photo turned out beautifully, the lighting was great, didn't have to worry about accidentally deleting it on your phone, didn't have to worry about it not having good lighting, because a photographer is going to know what they're doing. And we actually got that photo super quick. I actually think I got it that night and was able to post it the next day. So it's not a negative thing by any means. I actually preferred it with that show. So I probably will prefer it with this show as well. Us as music-themed YouTubers have been asked by Andy's dad to inform you that if you plan on bringing a gift, don't plan on bringing a gift. Just don't bring one. All the guys are going to be on one single bus this time, and there's not a lot of room. So if we start piling up gifts and there's 60 different shows and there's 50 VIP members, and out of those 50, 20 of them bring bags, 20 times 60, boom. Miscellaneous gifts that are going to get lost, crumpled, crushed, destroyed, because it's a small space. So for this VIP, just don't bring anything. Don't bring any kind of gift bags or things like that. Like, save those for another time. Save those for a time when they're traveling on their own or when it's acceptable again. The guys always enjoy gifts that you give them. So don't get me wrong with that. For this specific VIP show, it's just not going to be in the cards. It's not going to be feasible to have gift giving be a thing. And as with all VIP experiences, you'll be emailed a few days before the VIP experience, detailing everything. It's pretty much self-explanatory. For most bands, you show up early and you do the VIP before the show because it also includes early entry. So the VIP experience is going to include a photo with the band, a signed poster, priority early entry, which means most likely you'll get close to the barricade. And then they have photo op and meet and greet labeled separately. But either way, you get to come within 3 feet of the band and get your photo taken. And then you get early entry, which is always a great thing. Not sure if In This Moment's doing VIP also, but their people may be mingled in with the Black Veil people. Or they may be first and then the Black Veil people behind them. Not quite sure how that works. I know with the Black Veil Asking Alexandria show, Asking was done with their VIP first, so the Black Veil people were behind the Asking VIP people, and then a lot of them, once Asking was done playing, moved to the back so that we could move up front. Unfortunately, with the Black Veil Brides In This Moment show, I'm almost positive In This Moment is going to end the show because of their theatrics. So I'm not sure how the early entry will go, but I'm sure it will be conducted in a nice way. And as I've said in the past, Black Veil Brides fans are family, and we all want to be there for the same reason. I don't foresee any problems. Fingers crossed. Another thing that you should note if you haven't bought your VIP ticket yet and you're thinking about it, the VIP ticket does not include general admission. General admission is a separate ticket than your VIP. A lot of people get confused with that. They show up with a VIP ticket thinking that they've got a show ticket, and they don't. If you've never been to a Black Veil Brides VIP, this is a great opportunity. They're always really fun. I always enjoy them. The band tries to make it an unforgettable experience, and so far they haven't disappointed me. And I am so super excited for the new album. The new album will drop before the In This Moment concert, so I'm really hype about that. I'm hype about being able to listen to it on the road trip into Virginia. And of course, I really hope that we get another tour, the Phantom Tomorrow tour next year, once they've gotten a feel for getting back on the road. I feel like a Phantom Tomorrow show is definitely going to manifest at some point, and I'm super excited about it. I'm only a little conflicted with, do I want to wear my sewing project to the In This Moment show, or do I want to wait and see if there's a Phantom Tomorrow show? So give your opinion on that down in the comments, and also for the comments below, tell me which of the 3 singles released is your favorite. Mine is Fields of Bone. But if you don't talk to me about that, talk to me about something, because I love for you to talk to me down in the comments. So this was me giving a Black Veil Brides update. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you come around again soon. Say bye. Bye!